Good Monday morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us from our Action 2 News live stream at the Digital News Desk. Emerson Lehman here as we are taking a live look at our Shawano County sky cam. You can see the snow flurry still blowing around there in Shawano County. Road crews out there clearing the roads as well. There's a plow right now going through the intersection there in downtown Shawano. Those crews have been out hard at work all morning long, all night long, as well as that storm moved through northeast Wisconsin. Someone else who's been hard at work, Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon, who joins us as always at 8:30 on our Digital News Desk live streams here. Steve, it was a first alert weather day that's getting ready to wrap up here as that storm kind of makes its way out. How are things looking up there for you?
I think we'll keep the first alert weather day going for the rest of the morning, but I think we'll probably end up letting it go in the afternoon. The snow, for the most part, is done. You did notice a few flakes from that Shawano Skycam. Emerson, if we go to First Alert Viper Max, you can actually see some of those flurries that are still hanging around Shawano, Clintonville, Wapaka. We're also picking up on a few flakes from Peshtigo down towards Kewaunee County. And I think Oconto probably has a few flakes. But the back edge of the steady snow has been moving off the Lake Michigan shoreline and really show's pretty much over as far as today's accumulating snow. Now, if we were to pour through the data on First Alert Viper Max, we could give you snowfall estimates. Remember, these are estimates, not exact totals. But, you know, there's a lot of folks in the north that got about 4 to 8 inches if you just base it on the radar data. I will tell you that if you go up into Marinette County and Forest County and Florence County, those totals are well underdone. That doesn't really surprise me. I think the elevation there has an impact on maybe bringing those estimates a little lower than what they really should be. There were also some higher totals in Door County as well, as you'll see in just a minute. Farther south, I think these are probably a little more accurate. A lot of folks picking up anywhere from 2 to 5 inches in the Fox Valley and east central Wisconsin. And let me give you some exact snowfall reports. And some of these were from kind folks who sent me messages on Facebook and other folks who emailed. And a couple of these are also from the National Weather Service. Both Dunbar and Pembine, about 11 inches each. And so you see what I'm talking about up in Marinette County. You know, the radar estimates are not quite accurate, but those are ground truth totals. 9 inches in Egg Harbor. Athelstane, 8 inches. Crooked Lake. Emerson, have you ever been to Crooked Lake?
If it's the Crooked Lake I'm thinking of, I actually have, Steve, yes.
Really?
Yes, it is.
So it's in between Mountain and Crivets?
Not the same Crooked Lake.
Not the same Crooked Lake. Maybe this Crooked Lake that I'm talking about is extra crooked. I don't know.
You might have to maybe find a small town in Crooked Lake. That'd be good.
There's an idea. They got 6.5 inches, 6.2 in Marinette, 5.2 in Peshtigo, and then down on the list, 4 inches in Green Bay, according to the National Weather Service, through 6 o'clock this morning. Their final total might be just a shade higher. A hair under 3 inches in Oshkosh, thanks to our buddy Jerry. I saw another total. Where is it here? There was another total that came out of Oshkosh of 4 inches, so take that with a grain of salt. 2.5 inches in Appleton. All right, so Emerson, take note. The Weather Service has made some wholesale changes on our winter weather alerts map. You probably recall the entire area, including Door County, was under a winter storm warning. Door County also had the designation of a blizzard warning. Well, just about, maybe about 10, 15 minutes ago, the Weather Service wiped out that winter storm warning for most folks. Door County still has that winter storm warning. There's also a winter storm warning in effect for Menominee County, Michigan, thanks to the Marquette National Weather Service. But the winter storm warning has been replaced by a winter weather advisory, and it will expire in chunks across central Wisconsin at noon, the Fox Valley 3 p.m., the Lakeshore 6 o'clock this evening. So that'll get whittled away as the day wears on. There's your forecast. A couple stray flakes this morning, but otherwise clouds and some sun trying to emerge late in the day. Strong northwest winds will still cause some issues with blowing and drifting and perhaps reducing visibility, especially in open country. Our morning high of 22, well, that's kind of where we're at right now. We'll be diving down into the teens late in the day. It'll be fair and brisk. And if you're heading outside, you want to make sure you stay warm. Emerson, I saw you. You were doing this little twisty thing. You were trying to get the blood flowing, trying to stay warm. Is it cold?
Moving in here, Steve.
Is it cold in the newsroom or something?
Just a little brisk. That's all right, though. Stretching out the back more, really.
Stretching out the
Getting
back?
old, Steve.
You're getting old. Isn't that cute? Emerson, you're in your late 20s. I'm 50, Come on. All right. Travel forecast, not great right now, but as Aisha's been telling us in First Alert Traffic, it's gotten quite a bit better since early this morning. Road conditions will continue to improve as we go into the midday and the afternoon. All right, let's do a temperature check. We're at 22 in Green Bay. We're at 24 in Sheboygan. We've got teens north and west. We've got this northwest wind. It is sustained around 25 miles an hour, but look at those gusts, 35, 40, 45 miles an hour. And that will cause some blowing and drifting, especially in open areas. We've got some reduced visibility across the North Woods and along the lakeshore. Be especially careful if you're driving through open country because, the plow crews, they've been out, they've been clearing off the roads. That wind will just probably blow the snow back out over the roads that have been cleared out. So there's First Alert Pinpoint Predictor with the wind gusts up around 30-plus miles an hour. We'll see a couple flakes, but otherwise cloudy skies. Beyond 1 o'clock this afternoon, the clouds will start breaking open, and we'll see partly sunny weather 4 p.m. And I think we're going to have fair skies in the Fox Valley this evening with some clouds lingering across the North Woods. Emerson, the next weather maker, does it bring you joy? Does it bring you happiness?
So much joy.
It does it? Because you're a snowmobile guy. You probably want more snow.
We needed to rebuild this base, Steve, that melted away leading up to Christmas. So that this is helping. This is going to do it.
This is a good thing for you. How much of a base do you normally like before you get out there on the snowmobile?
I think it depends on the area because like some trails go through woodlands, lower woodlands, or marsh areas where obviously you need a bit thicker of a base, and then for the trails that are out going over farm fields, obviously you want some type of a base to protect the crop that's beneath the land, but
sure.
I mean, it doesn't need to be as thick as going over logs or something like that. So usually I would say between 6 and 12 inches is good. Like if you can have a foot, that's fantastic.
Yeah, right. Well, this next weather maker is just going to put a little candy coating on what we just got. More snow tomorrow, enough to create some slippery travel Tuesday afternoon, maybe Tuesday evening. So low pressure is moving east of us. That's today's weather maker. And then tomorrow's weather maker, there it is in Western Canada. It's producing some snow showers in British Columbia and Alberta, and that's going to be heading towards the northern Great Lakes. So here's tomorrow's chance of snow in the Green Bay area hour by hour. And once we get to about lunchtime through the mid-afternoon, it's hovering around 60%. Dwindling as we go towards Tuesday evening. And we probably could pick up a fluffy inch, maybe 2 inches in Door County. Not a big storm by any shakes. For those who don't want the snow, it's a nuisance snow, especially if you have to travel in it. But if you're like Emerson and his snowmobile friends, you're probably like, sure, I won't look at a gift horse in the mouth. There's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast. Blowing and drifting today, windy. 22, slowly heading down. 18 tomorrow, cloudy with some snow showers, another inch for most folks. Wednesday, last day of the old year. Cloudy, couple flakes during the day, but clearing in the evening with some harsh wind chills. Now the daytime high, 17 degrees, but as the ball drops, 3, 2, 1, yay! 2026. 4 for a temperature in Green Bay. Wind chill minus 10. If you're heading out to celebrate, make sure you're aware of the weather, dressing in layers, staying warm, all that fun stuff. And then we start off 2026 with harsh wind chills. Our feel-like temperatures Thursday morning, diving down to the teens below zero. We could have some 20s below zero across central Wisconsin. If we get those wind chills in the 20s below zero, to spread east into the Fox Valley, Thursday could become a First Alert weather day. Right now, we're probably just shy of a First Alert weather day, but I think it's something that definitely bears some watching. Emerson, do you plan on making any New Year's resolutions this year?
Ooh,
You probably didn't even think about that. Yeah, I just
haven't really thought
it.
about him yet. I actually, the other day I was thinking I should probably think of what my resolution is going to be, and I haven't really come up with one yet. Mm-hmm. What about you, Steve? Any on the books already?
No, I don't normally make them.
Okay.
I just don't keep them.
That's fair. Set yourself up for success by not failing if you don't have one.
The most successful New Year's resolution I ever had was years ago when I worked back in Topeka, Kansas. I did television weather, and I also did some radio weather for the country music station out there. And I don't remember how we got to the point where I did this, but I told the DJs there as a New Year's resolution that every day I was going to have a fresh "Your Mama" joke, which delighted them to no end. And so for every day for about 3 weeks, I had a "Your Mama" joke ready to go. And
that's a lot of "Your Mama" jokes.
There was a lot of "Your Mama" jokes. And eventually, like most New Year's resolutions, it went by the wayside. I just, at some point it wasn't funny anymore. So I just stopped doing it.
You didn't even have ChatGPT to help you at that point.
No, I didn't. Although there was the internet in its infancy. Well, I don't know about infancy, but it was there. And I was able to...
you were using it for what it's meant to be used for.
Right, for important things, like telling inappropriate bad jokes on the radio. So there you have it. That's the most successful New Year's resolution that I've had. And ever since then, they just can't compare.
Can't compare to that. That's a tough one to beat. Tough one to beat, Steve. All right, you've got Action 2 News mid-morning at 9 coming up with Aisha, and then you and I will be together at noon, so folks can tune in for that. Taking a live look at Green Bay on this Monday morning, and it is snow-covered out there. There's a person out there clearing the sidewalk right now in a little...
It's a bobcat.
Yeah, they got the bobcat out there clearing it out. That's nice. Hopefully they got
sidewalks.
the heater going in there.
Well, hopefully
you're all staying warm as well.
Hopefully it's got those heated seats.
Yeah, exactly. That wouldn't be too bad. Clearing sidewalks in a seated bobcat. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Steve, we'll see you at noon.
All right, see you then, buddy.